This fucking shit is crazy. Going back and watching all this shit. Rocko, you are fucking pathetic. You are 100% pathetic. And for the people thinking that these are like from a long time ago, these are from like these lives I've been showing you from like 8, 9, 10 months ago. Like within a year, he's out here doing this. And now he's jumping it back up on panels and lives and saying he's better. And I'm putting out all kinds of old shit. Now this stuff is current. This is within the past year. He's got all these people coming up there. He's got GP up there. He's got Noel up there. He's got fucking that DK dude. He has JD up there, and he's taking advantage of these people like he did in these lives I've shown you, and like he's did in the past. Rocko, you're not protecting these people. You're not helping these people. You're bringing more chaos to them. You're using these people as meat shields, Rocko, like you always done. You did it to the women in the SSP community. You've done it to Anne Christine Fontaine. You did it to Misha, and now you're doing it to these people on your panel. And this live I'm going to show you right here is the second part of the Rocko switch up, and he starts screaming "Free Diddy." So let's get into it.
Please hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. That way you know every time that I go live. I feel that, see, we're not going to go back into anything from my previous lives. Anything from my previous lives. I'm not going to go into any of that. What I am going to go into is that I truthfully believe that Gene Deal knows a lot more, and I feel that this is a witch hunt. You want me to be completely 100% honest with you? I feel like this is a witch hunt. Because ever since Sean Combs has spanked the RICO, has spanked the sex trafficking charges, has spanked all the other stuff, the allegations, everything in between. And I feel bad because I got roped in myself. And I allowed myself. So I'm not going to sit here and say that it's everybody else's problem. To believing that this man did stuff to me that never occurred. And James Comey's daughter, out of all people, I mean, have we seen the real Epstein files, my friends? Have we seen anything that Miss Pam Bondi or this one or that one said that we were going to see? Have we seen it or have we not? I'm going to leave that for the viewers to decide. Gene Deal, you are a miserable old man, as Too Strong would say. And I like Too Strong because you know what? They're straightforward, they're straight to the point, and they're not afraid to call somebody out. And you, Gene, you're just hateful, miserable, and you were laughing the day of the verdict. You were laughing. So were you behind the fact? Were you behind this? Were you behind the setup? Please, feel free. Anyone, you have something to say, you can say it. You're allowed to have your own opinion. But at the end of the day, when the mask falls off and you realize that you've been duped, or you realize that, yeah, this is one great big witch hunt, and now all these people, Little Rod, this one, that one, this one, that one, all are coming forward, right? You see, after a while, I realized that I was being duped. And I realized that I had to do exactly what I did in my previous life. And we're not going to go back into that. That will stay on my channel. You can watch it. You can look at it. You can believe what you want to believe, hear what you want to hear. But I feel that this is politically motivated. We're dealing with the state of New York, a state that I happily grew up in. The mask is off. Who is Gene Deal? Who is Allie Carter? Who is Jaguar Wright? Do they really care about victims? Do these people really care about victims? Or was this all a setup? Once again, this is for the viewers to decide, not me. I've already come to my conclusion. Gene Deal, you sat there, you called the man a devil. But what are you really? Obviously, you call him the devil, right? Then you must be the demon, if I'm hearing things correctly, right? You allowed all this stuff to go on, right? That you were his bodyguard, right? I don't believe it. I think that this was all politically motivated, and it was disgusting. And our system is broken, broken, broken. And if anybody believes, any Comey, just take a look what you tried to do with Trump. It's all politically motivated, my friends. That's what it is. This is a stunt to try to destroy a mogul. And it seems I've been following this stuff for a decent amount of time, I should say. And I've been in the background for a decent amount of time. And, you know, people are going to say what they want to say. But I have learned that it's not my business, right? To care, to go look, to argue, to give in, to make threats. No, I'm not going to do that. But Gene Deal, you are a liar, is what you are. You know what happened. You know exactly what happened. But everybody got feelings. Everybody seems to think. Now, you know, we sit back and we sit here and we say to ourselves, oh, but what was he really charged for? There was no S trafficking. There was none of what he was accused of other than the fact of that video of him beating Cassandra Ventura, or fine, rather that. This was all politically motivated by the state and the federal court of New York. And you all should feel horrible about yourselves. And maybe take a step back and think, maybe I shouldn't just try to charge people. And then when they beat it, try to go after them again. And then when they beat things, the kidnapping, the arson. Like I said, it is up to the viewers to make that decision. No one else. The viewers. But Mr. Gene Deal knows so much. How does he know all this stuff? Is there a Fed badge underneath that jersey or whatever shirt you're wearing in those interviews? Is there really a Fed badge? Are you a Fed? I'm leaning towards that. I'm leaning towards that this was a complete witch hunt. Complete witch hunt. No other way around it. It's a witch hunt. Now, why? Well, once again, this is up to the viewers. This is not up to me. I have my own beliefs. But when I'm duped, when I'm lied to, when I'm manipulated into thinking something that isn't true, never happened, and I figure that out, I'm going to call it out. People were looking for money grabs. That's all this was. It's a bunch of people getting on a stand. Oh, I have to plead the fifth. Why do you have to plead the fifth if everything you're saying is the truth? I didn't see any of you that were on the internet saying, oh, I'm going to be at the trial. I'm going to testify at this trial. See people out there saying, oh, and now the feds are going to charge him again. Bunch of miserable, just straight up content creators that have nothing better to do than try to ruin somebody and make their own type of profit off of it. And I'm not looking for it. I don't have my Cash App up, so you can't sit there and say that I am. But there are a lot of people that do. Don't you just love it when the truth comes out? Don't you just love it? Shout out to Diddy. Hashtag free Diddy. Diddy belongs a free man. He spanked the Rocko. He spanked the sex trafficking. He spanked a bunch of it. This was all politically motivated. And that is disgusting. Now, am I going to sit there and say that the video of what he did to Cassandra Ventura was peaches and cream? No, I'm not. Absolutely not. Why? Why? What would I benefit from that? What would anybody benefit from that? That's truth. However, was he charged for what happened in that video? Cassie Ventura should have took that 30 million, 20 million and went about her life. But instead, she chose to get on a stand. Once again, politically motivated. Politically motivated. No way around it. We deal with a broken system. We deal with a system that just wants to convict, convict, convict. Because they know they made fools out of themselves. These were a bunch of scorned women that testified. None of them should have been testifying. And a lot of the lawyers out there is all a money game. That's all this was. Whether you like what I say or not, I don't care. I'm not here to fill your cup with joy. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to just simply give my God-given opinion. And that is my right. No one else's. So you can sit there. You can throw my past in my face. You can talk about me however you want to talk about me. You can go around. You can screen record. You can take this. Do whatever you want with it. Because at the end of the day, I know the truth. And they always say the truth will what? Set you free. Now, I've been listening, I've been observing. I've been using my intuition. I've been using discernment. And I have realized that this has been politically motivated from the gate. Politically motivated. And you got bodyguards like Gene Deal. You got bodyguards like Homie CC. You got bodyguards. Oh, I got to leave the country. Oh, I got to do this. And, all these people were saying that, oh, yeah, Sean Combs is going to get, charged with RICO and he's going to prison for the rest of his life. Well, newsflash, did that happen? No. And when the verdict was read, you saw what happened. There was no case. This is the problem with the federal government. They can take on too much than they can handle. And the reality of it is, it's time for us to wake up and realize our system is completely broken. It's all the propaganda. It's a propaganda machine, is what it is. And now the mask is off, Gene Deal, and you are a liar. You are a grifter. You are a money grabber yourself. You love to get on there and tell all your stories. But you never want to seem to take accountability, right? I believe that this was a complete, once again, witch hunt. We've seen this time and time again. We have seen this. And when you grow spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, physically, you learn discernment. Now, Gene, you really showed that you were just one miserable individual. You are miserable. And I'm sure you don't like it because everybody that has a lick of sense sees right through your bullshit. They are crucifying, are attempting to crucify Sean Combs. They have made up lies about Sean Combs' children. It is utterly disgusting. It is disgraceful. But you all out there say, oh, it's about saving our children, right? Well, once again, politically motivated. This is a political stunt. This is a distraction. And for all of you out there that continuously listen to Jaguar Wright, to Ali Carter, to this one, to that one, they don't care about the victims. What they care about is how much money they can get in their pocket, how many viewers they can get, how many subscribers they can get up of crucifying or attempting to crucify Sean Combs, who has not been found guilty of the most serious charges. And I just love how everybody says, oh, the feds are going to recharge them. The feds aren't going to be able to do nothing. Once again, it's all a bunch of propaganda. It's crap. If I was the judge, I would have took this case. I would have looked at this case. I would have looked at these people and I would have said, why do you need to plead the fifth if you're telling the truth? Victims getting up on the stand, lying under the penalty of perjury. Are they being held accountable for that? No, they're not. That's the very exact reason why I did not pursue with what I was going to pursue with, because I woke up to the reality that I had been duped, that I had been lied to, that I had been manipulated, that I had been brainwashed so others could fill their pocket. Well, those days are long over, my friends. Those days are long over. Overkill. Total overkill. Once again, it's a political witch hunt. That's what this is. And you know what? If that was my father, yeah, I would be out and I would be singing and I would be enjoying that my father just defeated this political, the justice system. You could bring these things in front of a court of law, but remember, the mask is off. Gene Deal, that mask fell off. I looked in your eyes in that interview, and you're full of shit. You are miserable. You are full of hate. You are full of vitriol. You don't even love yourself. All you care about is hearing yourself talk. That's all you care about. You don't care about victims. Ali Carter, you don't care about victims. Jaguar Wright, you don't care about victims. A lot of people on here do not care about victims. What they care about is clicks, views, likes, subscribers, free money, cash apps, all this stuff. They don't care about justice. And today it seems like males, they can't be victims. God forbid a male comes out and says something happened to him. And I'm not even referring to the Sean Combs case. I'm referring in general. And the lies and the manipulation and just everything in general disgusts me. It's all politically motivated. Anyways, my friends, just know to look out for people like the Gene Deal, Jaguar Wrights, or the Jaguar Wrights, or the Ali Carters, or the people on the internet making up complete lies out of like what comes out of a movie script, right? I bet you all hate me out there, you Gene Deal lovers. I bet you all hate me out there. But you know what? Once again, you can hate, but it's better to participate, and it's better to live in your own truth, and it's better to use discernment, and it's better to continue to speak truth. And right here is a man, Gene Deal, who's been running around, running his mouth, saying the things that he's been saying, and you just got to listen to him, and you can find every kink in the hose. You can find it all. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you find this well. Hope you enjoy your Monday. And we out. Much love.